This disclaimer was copied without permission. Cheers, coffee scuttlers, Wigglesibus, and all other good people out there. Hopswatch here. I hope you all do well in social isolation. I thought it was time for me to grab another beer, review it, just to sprinkle in some entertainment, and it's again from the brewery of Ølluminati, so that we can laugh a bit at that pun once again. I mean, it just never goes old, does it? So, today we'll have... So the brewery says about this beer: smoking black Jesus, an easy to drink and rich dark beer. One risks salvation. One risks salvation when drinking this beer. Well, maybe it's not for me after all then. But you know, I'll take the risk. Let's see. That's about it. ABV 4.6. Still a dark beer. It's going to be interesting. Oh, forgot my opener. Have to jingle my keys again. Long sound. Slightly smoked, nutty bouquet. Nice high and rich foam, brownish over a very nice dark liquid. So while we are waiting for the foam to subside, just a few words on what I've been doing lately, because as you may have noticed, I'm not uploading very much. It's a combination of issues. It's me still struggling a bit with depression. It's also... It's up and down all the time, especially now that I am partly unemployed. I do work from time to time. I've been to work today, a full day of work, which is kind of satisfying. I'm happy every time I've got something to do. However, I'm on a day-to-day contract, so I don't know if there's anything the day after. So I have no chance of planning what I'm going to do before I know if I'm going to work the next day. And well, not working, which can happen weeks at a time, or at least days at a time, very, very quickly throws me into a new fit of depression. So as long as there's work, it's good. When there's no work, it's bad. And unfortunately, there's not much work at the moment, because there's some plasticity to this foam, one must say. I mean, you can really carve small figurines out of this foam. Slightly smoky, bitter, nutty flavour to the foam. No salvation yet. No hope for this poor soul. What am I talking about? A soul? I'm ginger. I don't have a soul. Guess that's why I can't be saved. But seriously though, better put in this disclaimer. If you know a ginger who's bothered by you saying that he or she doesn't have a soul because they're ginger, don't bully them with it. It's a stupid thing to say to people who are actually bothered with it. I am not, so I can say that about myself. You can say it about me if you like. I really don't care, because just as I don't really believe in gods, I don't really believe in souls. Freshly carbonated. So this is a very drinkable beer, and it did say so on the bottle, on the label, so that's true. Very drinkable. Bit too drinkable, one might accuse. I mean, I might even prefer the foam. In the foam there were some distinct bitter and smoky notes, subtle yet distinct. But the rest of this beer is kind of lacking in richness, and it did say on the label that this was a rich beer. I beg to differ. I'm trying to let it linger at the back of my tongue to draw a bit of extra flavour out of it, to not too much avail. There's a bit of an aftertaste, which is not entirely balanced, but overall pleasant. There are some fresh cut wood, fresh cut birch twigs. And beech leaves maybe, so a slight fresh yet slightly sourish note. Not what you would expect from a dark beer, especially with high foam like this. A beer, I would say, rather for the sun than for hiding at home during a pandemic. I would say that that rich, dark beers would be best for that. Not really this one. With my unstable working situation and stuff like that, I am strongly considering actually opening a Patreon account, so that I can supplement just a bit when I don't have enough work to make ends meet. It's not really an issue yet, but as I fear it might be one day, might as well get that started right away. So let me know in the comments if you think that would be a good idea, if you could see yourself as one of my supporters, and I would really appreciate that. Even if you say that you wouldn't be, because if everyone thinks it's a bad idea, then I would like to know, rather than start doing a lot of work on it, which will ultimately lead nowhere. Under all circumstances, like this video, subscribe, ring the bell, share the video, leave a comment. All this helps me under all circumstances to get out there a bit more. Also, remember to distance yourself physically from other people, not necessarily socially. Use social media, stuff like that, to keep in touch with the people that you love. Remember, however, no matter how dreary the pandemic and the isolation situation becomes, always to drink responsibly. And until next time, cheers. Oh, right, I forgot that. 2.5 stars.